Hello students, today in this class let us find how to find the nature by using D'Alembert's ratio test. If you have an infinite series of positive terms, then to find the nature by using D'Alembert's ratio test, first what we have to do is identify un, that is called nth term of the given series. Find un plus 1. Later apply limit as n is tending to infinity. Identify the answer. Simplified result is nothing but your result. Find the value. After finding the value, observe the value. If your value is less than 1, we call such series as, the given series we call it as convergent. If the value is greater than 1, we call the given infinite series as divergent, and we say that this D'Alembert's ratio test fails if the value of L is equal to 1. So now let us move with the problems on D'Alembert's ratio test. Test for convergence of the series. 1 by 1 square plus 2 plus 2 by 2 square by 2 square plus 3 square by 2 cube plus 4 square by 2 power 4 and so on. This is an infinite series. Now observing these infinite series, we need to first identify un according to this test. So how to identify the nth term? Observe the series. How the series sequence is given. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square. So it gives in the numerator we have, it is of the form n square. Whenever you put n is equal to 1, I should get the first term 1 square. Whenever I put n 2, I should get second term. Put n is equal to 3, third term 3 square. N is equal to 4. In this way I have to find the nth term. Now observe the denominator. 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4. Power is rising. Base is same. 2, 2, 2. Power is rising. 1, 2, 3. Therefore it can be written as 2 power n. 2 power n. Whenever you put n1, I should get the first term. Whenever I put n2, get the second term. So in this way you need to write the nth term for the given series. The nth term of the given series is n square by 2 power n. After finding un, find un plus 1. To find un plus 1, we need to just change n to n plus 1. Wherever you have n, replace n by n plus 1. Now n plus 1 the whole square, denominator 2 to the power n plus 1 we got. Now take the ratio of un plus 1 divided by un according to D'Alembert's ratio test. Find the ratio. Later apply limit. Yes, the ratio. What is the ratio? Un plus 1 divided by un. Un plus 1 divided by un. Simplified result. N plus 1 the whole square divided by 2 to the power n plus 1. Whole divided by, since we have whole divided by denominator term, you can take it to the numerator. Therefore this can be written as this denominator. Whenever you take it to the numerator, it gives 2 power n divided by n square. Yes, 2 power n, since present in both numerator and denominator, this denominator can be written as 2 power n into 2. 2 power n into 2 power 1. So 2 power n get cancels with the denominator. Therefore what is remaining? 2 to the power 1 is remaining, that is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is remaining. Write it as it is. Now n plus 1 the whole square divided by n square, write as it is. Limit as n tending to infinity, just apply limit on both the sides. N plus 1 divided by un plus 1 divided by un. For RHS also apply the limit. Limit as n tends to infinity, 1 by 2 into. Now observe the RHS. N plus 1 the whole square can be written as n into 1 plus 1 by n. How to write? Just take n as common term here in the numerator. N into 1 plus 1 by n the whole square. Whole divided by n square. So this is of the form n square. The denominator, since we have n square, get cancels. The simplified answer is 1 plus 1 by n the whole square. Now apply limit as n is tending to infinity. 1 plus 0. 1 by infinity is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 square is 1. So 1 into 1 by 2 is 1 by 2, that is 0.5. 0.5 is less than 1. Therefore by D'Alembert's ratio test, we can say the given series is convergent. It means this series is convergent series. Yes, next problem, let us move with the next problem now. The next problem says test for convergence of the series. Observe the given series 3 divided by 4 plus 1 plus 3 square divided by 4 square plus 1 plus 3 cube divided by 4 cube plus 1 plus 3 power 4 divided by 4 to the power 4 plus 1 and so on. The general term of the given series is, the general term of the given series is, how to find the general term, or you can call it as nth term. Observe the series, how it is varying. 3 power 1, 3 power 2, 3 power 3, 3 power 4. It means base is same, only the power is rising in the numerator. Therefore, the numerator's nth term you can write it as 3 power n. The denominator you can observe 4 power 1, 4 power 2, 4 power 3, 4 power 4. Again base is same, only the powers are rising. Therefore, 4 power n. Plus 1 is same, therefore plus 1 we can write it. After identifying un, find un plus 1. Just replace n by n plus 1. Replace n by n plus 1. After finding un and un plus 1, take the ratio. Ratio, how to find the ratio is known to un plus 1 divided by un. Un plus 1 divided by un. Later apply limit as n tending to infinity. Together, if you want, you can do it. I have written the ratio 3 power n plus 1 divided by 4 to the power n plus 1 into u divided by un. Take the reverse of this so that you can easily simplify. 1 divided by un. Since I have 1 divided by un, therefore I have written 4 to the power n plus 1 in the numerator divided by 3 power n. Yes, here I have 3 power n. 3 power n, it cancels. So this can be cancelled. Here you cannot cancel because here I have 4 power n into 4 plus 1. Here 4 power n plus 1. So this 4 power n you cannot cancel. Since we have sum of 2 terms. In this we can cancel because there is only one term in both numerator and denominator. 3 power n get cancels. We get 3 power 1. The remaining terms as it is 4 power n plus 1, 4 power n plus 1 plus 1. Yes, now limit as n tending to infinity 3 into 4 power n. Take 4 power n as a common term. If I take 4 power n as a common term, we get 1 plus 1 divided by 4 power n. In the denominator, take 4 power n plus 1 as a common term. So you will get 1 plus 1 divided by 4 power n. Yes, again now you can observe 4 power n. Now you can cancel 4 power n. In the denominator I have 4 power n into 4. 4 power n cancels, into 4 remains. Therefore you can write it as 3 by 4. 3 by 4 into 1 plus 1 by 4 power n divided by 1 plus 1 divided by 4 to the power n plus 1, which is equal to 3 by 4 into. And now whenever we apply limit as n tending to infinity, 1 divided by infinity to the 4 to the power infinity is 0. Therefore 1 by infinity is 0. Therefore which gives 0. Similarly 1 to the power, apply n is equal to infinity. Suppose if I apply 4 to the power infinity is infinity. 1 by infinity is 0. Therefore we get 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 into 3 by 4, we got 3 by 4. 3 by 4 is less than 1. Since it is less than 1, therefore by D'Alembert's ratio test, we can say the given infinite series is convergent. We'll continue this in the next class. Thank you, students.